Welcome to your 60-second reading. I am not ready, but something called me to separate the animal deck, and by flipping them up and putting them down. And I looked at them. I looked at the cards. I know what the cards are, and it kind of made me feel like I need to do a reading. So, the first one was B, number 6. And that purple was really calling my name because it's been in every reading. Purple is intuition. And the B is about community. And it's number 6. And number 6 is love, Venus. Hello and welcome to your 60-second reading. We're continuing on from the B. I had to remind myself to breathe. I had to breathe because the next card that came out after the B was the Raven. And number 77. For me, 77 has been a big number personally in my life. I don't know what's going on, but the 77 and the Raven are telling me again, intuition. We're going to read these cards, I promise, but it's just all intuition right now. And underneath the Raven is the Falcon, and under the B is the Hummingbird. Hello and welcome to your 60-second reading. Please bear with me as I am going through these cards that I had taken the decks and just stacked them up and saw each card, and it was a progression. So we're going to continue with the Sloth. The Sloth is slow. The number 84 is significant. If you break down 84, it turns into a 3, which is another number, I think, for community, celebration, third parties. But the B is community, number 6, and Raven is number 77. If you break that one down, it's a 5, which is definitely a party. But also it's, the Raven intuition. So, hello and welcome to your 60-second reading. We're continuing to get this going with the spirit animals. I need to slow down because I'm getting very excited. The Sloth we were on, and it's a number 3 if you break it down from 84, which is an Empress. And you have here, I just totally spaced on this, but we have here number 4, the Arabian Orcs. The Arabian Orcs. Number 4, which is the Emperor. And I got excited because I was like, okay, excuse me, 3 and 4. But I don't know this animal. All I can see is the horns, which reminds me of Aries. Also the number 4 being the Emperor. So I'm thinking the Emperor is coming in slow. The Emperor is coming in slow. And welcome to your 60-second reading. I had to take a deep breath before I start recording because this is the last stack that came out. It was the last one. It was the bottom, right on the bottom. And I shuffled these cards last night. I know I did. So for the Lamb to be at the bottom, I was like, okay, so this is a progression of the readings that I've been doing. The Lion and the Lamb. The Lamb is number 51. And the Lamb is gentle, childlike, sweet and innocent. But there is so much more to... Welcome to your 60-second reading. I am so excited to share. All the cards are out. The Lamb is number 51. And right underneath it is the lion. And then the parrot. So maybe the lion and the lamb will come together and communicate. But we're going to put those down because that's not what this is about. It's about the lamb. Number 6. 51 turns into a 6, and we have the bee, which is a 6. And I think those flowers are possibly chamomile. It makes me think of sleep. Hello, and welcome to your 60-second reading. I felt called to show you the shot. This is how I did it. I stacked them that way, in the squares. And then now you see the layout. The lamb is on top. And that's how the lamb came out. But I wanted to show off how the bee and the sloth are together, the raven and the Arabian oryx is together. Being the empress here, she is in her plants. She's in her own space, her own home and comfort. With this bee, love, self-love, community, working, getting the honey. As the emperor on the raven, it seems like, hello and welcome to your 60-second reading. Now let's talk about the emperor. The emperor here could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but they're in a desert. They're in the desert using their intuition. So isolation, the emperor is isolated and listening to their intuition. The falcon and the seahorse in the depths of their emotions. They are definitely like feeling that King of Wands energy from the falcon. Independent. Hi, and welcome to your 60-second reading. It is 111 right now, 111. I had to point that out. And I thought it was very interesting when you look at the emperor. You got a 4. Then you have the kangaroo, which is 44. So 444. And then the alligator is 1. So the emperor has like attributes of, I'm trying to think of what the kangaroo, it's a desert animal, but they have pouches for their young. They're very protective. And the alligator lurks around waiting for the perfect opportunity. Welcome to your 60-second reading. That's like the feeling, just my last reading, I buttoned it too fast and I did not get my title, nothing. But we're going to move on. We were talking about the emperor. Now, the empress. I want to talk about the empress. So we have a sloth, black bear, and an otter. Black bear, they're protective. The empress is protective of her heart. And the otter is like a little water animal that likes to be playful. It's a playful little animal. So the empress is giving, welcome to your 60-second reading. I sure do love puzzles. And I have to go into the empress's thing that she's doing now, which is 6, self-love, working bee, finding joy with the hummingbird. And the ant is number 3. And it's giving work and joy, finding things that bring joy and happiness, self-love care. But at the bottom, there's the rooster, the wake-up call. I would say the Empress is going through a journey of self-love, finding joy, and working. Welcome to your 60-second reading. So within going into each little deck of piles, there's some things that need to be seen. So we have the Empress here, 84, 8, 66. And on the bottom of this 66, there is the Moose, 60. But you have 666 right there. 666. This is underneath the Empress. Then you have the Emperor, who is 4, 44, so 444, and a 1. But I wanted to point out the 28 here with the fawn. Under the Emperor, there is the fawn, 28. And we also have lamb. Welcome back to your 60-second reading. We are continuing on. This is a continuation of a reading that has been going on for... I would like to point out, okay, so the Empress is showing 666 over on her side, but then on the things she's working on, there is 6. There is the B. 6. Love. Telling you, Venus. Venus has shown herself. But with the Emperor, we have the 444, but then we left off on the 2 animals that are very vulnerable. For the Emperor, there's vulnerability. Number 28 also adds up to a 1. A 1. We also have 82. Welcome to your 60-second reading. We just left off on the 82. So I really need to show this. The seahorse is the Emperor's, as well as the 28. Those are mirrored, 28 and 82. So there is mirroring going on, as well as when you put the raven with the intuition, the falcon with the independence, and the seahorse, which, yes, depths of emotion, but also family. And you have soulmate with also this seahorse, soulmates. Now, the 96 was pointed out last reading on the cards. So welcome to your 60-second reading. We are continuing with the Emperor. I have been sitting on him for a minute. And so I wanted to bring up 96. That was in the last reading as well. There's a lot of cards in here that are reminding me of the last reading. So come on my page, look at my title thing, and find my YouTube name. Copy it, paste it in YouTube, find me. You'll find these readings. Now, with the 96, it was Ace of Cups was the card. And Ace of Cups this is what the Emperor is wanting to work on, is their Ace of Cups. They are wanting to work on their own cup, as well as offering that cup, because they are wanting their mirrored soul. And with the 28 and the 51, the lamb. Welcome back to your 60-second reading. This is a long one, but we are working it through. I wanted to go back to the Empress. I know I was going with the lamb and the fawn, but there's something I need to do with the Empress first, which is to show. I said she's waking up by working, by doing self-love, self-care, finding joy in working, and definitely self-care. Definitely that self-care. But what is she working for? She's working for the Emperor. The rooster is masculine. Doesn't mean your gender, just masculine qualities, as the Empress has feminine qualities. But she's working for this. She's working for her Emperor. Now, the Lamb is about the whole... Welcome back to your 60-second reading. I want to go back to the Lamb and the Fawn. They're both vulnerable creatures. They're also in their beginning stages of life. So to gather all of this reading together, I am sensing that it's in its beginning stages. This is a time where the Emperor is being independent as the Empress is being independent. The Empress is working on her community, self-love, self-care, being around the community. As the Emperor is isolated, but also using their intuition and wanting that soulmate, but also wanting to be independent at the same time. So we're in this beginning stage. Alrighty, welcome to your 60-second reading. I am going to end this off, top it off. I'm going to top it off with the Lamb and the Lion. This reading was done yesterday, I believe. And within this reading, the Lion and the Lamb really makes me think of something spiritual. David and Goliath is coming through pretty hard. David and Goliath, biblical days. We were reading Hecate, and it was like talking about the 500, 600 BC time. So I'm really getting past lives in this group of people. Past lives. I'm also getting the soulmate twin flame thing going on. Also with that 28 and the ones, all those ones, people are wanting to become one. Hello, welcome to your 60-second reading. I am going to ask that you guys come to my page. Come to my page. See my YouTube name and copy it, paste it in YouTube. You will find my readings because I want to continue this spirit animal reading with Edgar Allan Poe. Yesterday there was this reading that was going on. This is the progression of it, I feel. So if you haven't seen all of my readings, please go to YouTube because you will see the whole shebang. And there's a lot of fear and anxiety that's coming from your person. And it has to do with love, vulnerability. And I'm feeling the biblical stuff going on. And Hanukkah was brought up yesterday. So it's holiday season. Chemistry. Love calls. That's for somebody. Chemistry. Love calls. I'm shaking while I'm doing the flaming. Oh, my life right now. Okay, so we left off. Welcome to a longer video. Edgar Allan Poe is the tarot I'm choosing after the spirit animals. The spirit animals were pretty deep, deeper than I was expecting, and I brought my phone over just in case. There's 3 of them. I'm not gonna do it. We'll look at the bottom though. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man has been showing up in every reading. Every reading. But the spirit animals, yeah, the vibe I'm getting from these progressional readings are that the person you are thinking about didn't have a crown from the Alice cards, you know. They didn't have a crown. And then at the end, they had the crown, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Let me just see that card. Yeah. The 6 of Cups is like past memories, someone from the past life, childhood friend. Okay, the Fool, new beginning. Ooh, this card is wanting to fly away. The Fool, new beginning. New beginning. They also have their torches. One person. Okay, so I'm seeing one of the people is wearing a mask. Okay, they're wearing a mask, and the other one is a joster. It's like they're both with their wands, torches. And they have their torches, and they're walking away from something, and it's a new beginning. Maybe it has to do with this past. They're walking away from their past. 8 of Swords. I don't know. I'm trying to aim it in a direction you can see. It's a lot of blue emotion. The 8 of Swords. A lot of emotion. They're laying in a coffin with all these swords. Ten of Wands. Look at that. This card. All these people have torches. They all have the torches, and they have placed this person in a box to drown. He's floating, but he's going underwater with himself tied up. All these emotions are like drowning him. And people are watching. They have their flames, they have their torches, and they're watching this person drowned. Sink or swim. That's what I was getting. Sink or swim. 3 of Wands. More light, more torches around this whirlpool. The ship is going around a whirlpool. It reminds me of The Little Mermaid. And there's a person on the boat that's all tore up. They're on their boat, but it's all tore up, but they're still floating. They're still floating. 3 of Wands. I'm not going to read this deck like I usually do. I'm gonna read the pictures, because this picture is telling me that there was some kind of battle between these 2 ships, and one of the ships is going in a direction. It looks like it's going away from the whirlpool, as the other ship is going around the whirlpool, like it's going to get sunken in. It's not going to make it. Unless, I mean, it's not exactly in the whirlpool, but I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, it looks like that's what's going to happen. But it's going in a different direction. There's one ship going in one direction and the other ship's going in another direction. New beginnings. New beginnings after leaving something. It's not really, they're not leaving something, they're leaving like each other, like the boats are going in opposite directions. The star. Wish. Wish, 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 wish. There's stars, there's the moon. It looks like it's going into a new moon. I can't really get it focused, but yeah, she's looking in the reflection. Other side of the game, Erykah Badu. Someone's having a baby. Okay. I'm not doing reversals. Okay, here we go again. From yesterday. We got the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Something's going on with June and Sunday. Sunday is today, and then there's June dates, which are the summer solstice, June 20th, June 21st, June 22nd. The two ships. Interesting story here going on already. It's already happening. So we have these two. It was going like this, like that. Yeah. There we go. That's a nice angle. Okay, so you see the top one with the whirlpool, and then you see the bottom. There's two ships. So two ships were coming in for the Knight of Cups. That's a small emotional offer. But we're going to read it as a story to these cards. So these two ships were coming in, but they hit a whirlpool. And then they went into two different directions with injuries to their ships. Like there was a battle. And they left in two different directions. But they were going towards the Knight of Cups at one point. They had a destination. Then you have the Fool and the Four of Cups. Can I get that in a direction? There we go. Okay, so these two people are going into one direction with torches. Looks like they left somewhere. And then there's different characters on the bottom. One is looking at the other as the other one is laying down in fear. And the way that the one is laying down in fear reminds me of the two other cards that were on the bottom before, which was one of them was laying in their coffin, and the other one was everyone looking at them as they are drowning, as they are in a box, tied up, unable to save themselves, going under into the water. It was half of their body was in the water. So they're drowning in their emotions. This person is analyzing him. And it's the moon. Something that we don't see. Something hidden. As I'm trying to angle this into position. This kind of reminds me of Mecca. It's not, but gave me that image Two masked people. Kind of does, right? Far away. Mecca. Okay, excuse me. So, the moon being full, two people, about to have a duel. They're about to duel it out on this moon. Lots of emotion. Lots of emotion. Keep trying to, let's see the moon clarification. What is it that we can know about the moon? Yeah, these cards. The bottom one is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. But it's the heart. This is the heart with wood. The heart. The Three of Swords, but it's the heart. The moon. Battle of the heart. The moon reveals, because the moon is hidden, but it also reveals. The full moon will reveal the heart. The moon and the heart. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. All right. You guys, oh my God. You can see the cards. So we have Temperance and the Knight of Wands. This is a reminder, you know, of that nine, that King of Wands, okay? So the Falcon. Also in another deck, the Alice deck, I believe. It's one of those decks. I keep seeing other cards, but the King of Wands, and the fire. It reminds me of the spirit animal. I'm trying to think of the spirit animal. The Arabian orcs. Yeah. Aries, you know. Leo. Sagittarius. We're still in Sagittarius season too, right? Yeah. So Temperance. This is a fairy having 2 cups of water flowing in a bridge. So maybe this king is wanting to bridge the gap. It's a horse and he's got his torch. He's coming in with his torch. He's coming in with his torch. And he's crowned. He is crowned. Oh my God. He's crowned. There's a moon here. It looks like the new moon again. So the full moon to the new moon. The full moon to the new moon. Interesting. Yeah, the King of Wands right next to the Three of Swords. I mean, yeah, he's coming in. This person is coming in to reveal their heart. It's been wounded. I mean, it has 3 planks of wood in it. And this person is coming in hot, fast, crowned. And It's this fairy bridging the water cups, filling both cups. Both cups are filled. Both cups are filled. The water is calm. There's a beautiful island in the back. Tranquil. It's peaceful. Yeah, I really want to know. What is this going to look like at the end? What is it going to look like at the end? What is the happy ending? Ooh. Okay. Too many cards for this. Too many. It's beautiful though. I mean, I want to take them all, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do only 2 at a time. They'll come back out if they are part of this reading. But the happy ending, you know, it did look like a happy ending. Just want to do it a little bit more slower, right? Slow. Okay. They said, okay, fine, 3. Okay. So we got the 8 of Cups at the bottom. You know, it's, to be fair, you can look at this picture in 2 different ways. 8 of Cups, either walking away or walking towards. Now, these cups, I'm going to tell you right now, he's walking towards the cups, towards the moon. He's walking towards the cups, towards the moon. Okay? Very interesting. The moons just progressed in like this reading. And to look at the 8 of Cups and what he's wearing to the moon, it's kind of similar in outfit, but it's not the same. Lots of nighttime and water. Now, the Queen of Pentacles. She's going to the show. Is she gonna watch the duel? But if you do it this way, he's walking towards the cups, towards the moon. So he's collecting his cups. Maybe going towards the Queen of Pentacles. They're gonna go watch a show. Going to go to the theater. Gonna go to the theater and watch a show together. Another interesting fact is the King and the Queen are together. So, that's yin and yang. They're both very fiery with that red and that yellow, those colors. It's coming in hot. Coming in hot. Then you have the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. The choice looks like it's very fruitful. Ten of Cups. There's a rainbow. There's lettuce that is being harvested with a man and his cello. Music in the air, love in the air, growth in the air. I want to focus on how the layout is spread. You can see that the Fool is walking away from something. One person is looking forward as the other one is looking back. And then you see on the bottom the Four of Cups. It's like this new beginning comes from some kind of epiphany, like through talking to someone professional. There's books, there's chemistry set, there's cups. The cups look empty, but the person looks like he is in his coffin. He looks hypnotized, terrified, as this person is watching him. The new beginning, the person is going towards this vortex whirlpool where there's ships that are being destroyed by one another. Like there was a battle. And the ships are going in two different directions, but you look at the bottom and there's these dates and these two ships coming in. But it looks like those ships are the same as the ones that were on top of Three of Wands. And then you come over here and you're seeing some kind of duel that happened that led to Heart being stabbed by these planks, maybe by the ships. And then you have some kind of balance, yin and yang, with the Temperance. The water is being filled, but also it's like a bridge, like two water cups being harmonized with this bridge of water. And the king is crowned. That person that you're thinking about is crowned, coming in hot. Maybe after filling their cups, they come together. Because look at both of them, the king and the queen. They're both wearing red, lots of passion. She is in an empty theater with her binoculars, like she's been watching something. I think there's going to be a date at some kind of movie theater or theater, a show, a play, meeting at a play. Because look, that Eight of Cups, he's walking towards the cups, he's walking towards the moon. And the moon is like shown in all three of these cards, you can see. But here we are, the Lovers. The choice is made. But look at that. 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups looks like it's walking away from the 10 of Cups. But if you see also in the 10 of Cups, there's a cello. This person is walking probably towards the show. There's definitely some fruitful harvest. You can also see in the 10 of Cups, there's two skulls. Like there was death. A death had to happen for that harvest. Hello. know. Again, I had to give that little preview of the card set and how it lined up. We have on the bottom the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, new cycle. For the Beetle, there's 4 ravens, there's a compass, so direction. Also, the signs that I'm seeing with where the Beetle is pointing: Gemini, Leo. Everybody loves the sunshine. Roy, Aries, Ubiquity. Is this person your sunshine? All right, so Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. Those are the points that the Beetle is showing. Now, it's definitely a double confirmation for Capricorn. And north is where the compass is pointing, up north, the direction. Things and bees and flowers. Just things and bees and flowers. That's what this reading's about, huh? Definitely seeing progression here. Progression. This Queen of Wands, she's holding her torch. She's got her dogs, so she's got loyalty with her. But she is banged up. She has her throat slashed and one eye closed. So she's been through it. She's been through it. There's a rat. There is a rat. And the time on this clock is 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. I really want you to see how she like looks. She's all like banged up and stuff. Like she's been through it. Queen of Wands. She's been through it. Yeah. She's been through it. Through it. This jester lit them up all on fire. 5 wands. 5 people were burned. They are chained up, unable to go anywhere. And this person lit all their candles, all their torches. They torched them up. The Queen of Wands, she's a survivor. She's a survivor. Page of Cups, Pisces. They got the cup in the heart with a scroll. They poured out their feelings. This person poured out their feelings. They have a scroll with a cup and a heart inside the cup. Pisces constellation with a fish. The star constellation Pisces. Maybe that's a symbol for somebody. Maybe a tattoo. Maybe a tattoo. Tattoo of a constellation. Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah. Astrology. And then you got the Chariot. That's Cancer. Water sign. The Chariot is movement, but in this picture, there's some kind of a, well, it's very whimsical. It's very whimsical. The Chariot. Just standing there in front of a window. The window is open. Looks like it's flowing. Like it's windy. The Chariot. It's not like your typical Chariot card. What else can we know about this person? Ooh. It's at the bottom, I guess. Page of Swords. The torch is out. Reading a book. Page of Swords. There's these statues are watching this person. It's like being watched by a statue. Being watched by a statue. The torch is out. Reading a book and being watched. Being watched by angels. Being watched by angels. Ancestors. That's what the Chariot gives me, is ancestors too. This picture just reminds me of ancestors. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so 2 more cards. I just want 2 more cards to get this out of the way. Maybe do some astrology because it's coming up. Astrology is coming up. They both showed me 9 of Swords and 8 of Wands again. But let's see if there's anything else, like about the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles and 8 of Cups. The High Priestess. We all know what the High Priestess usually means. Intuition, but also not knowing, not being revealed what is going on there. It's right next to the Chariot too. Ulalume. Ulalume. You know, I'm thinking it's the book. We gotta read the book. We gotta read this book. The Edgar Allan Poe book. It's calling. Just to know the High Priestess and what it means in this book. Here's the Chariot, but we're wanting to know the High Priestess. The High Priestess story in the poem Ula Loom, a ballad. Psyche guides the narrator through the ghoul-haunted Were forest. The narrator has surrendered all knowledge of Were to his subconscious, and only Psyche, an element of his soul, is able to reveal what has been lost. As they walk, he discusses where they're going. He realizes that he has been to the dim Lake of Auber, but refuses to confront any memory of where he was 1 year ago. Psyche warns the narrator against going any further, but he sees a liquescent and nebulous luster. The star tease be-diamond crescent, and trusts that the stars and moon will rightly guide him. He subconsciously knows where his lost love is buried. It's a battle between a faded memory and his current reality. Ultimately, they passed to the end of the vista, but were stopped by the door of a tomb. The narrator asks, "What is written, sweet sister, on the door of this legend tomb?" Psyche replies that it is the vault of thy lost Ula Loom. In the image, a woman sits on a tomb. She's the keeper of intuition and the subconscious. Behind the tomb's door are the secrets of the universe. The tomb is flanked by cypress trees, symbols of mourning, death, the underworld, and spirituality. The constellation Leo hangs in the night sky as referenced in the poem when Astarte beckons them to come past the stars of the lion to point the narrator in the right direction. Delve deep into your dreams and subconscious. Pay close attention to your intuition. The veil is thin and your ability to walk between worlds increases. You already have the answers you seek. Shut out the noise pollution around you and simply listen. Mystery, subconscious, intuition, wisdom, revelation, spirituality, divine knowledge. Reverse to secrets, silence, disconnection, the mundane, and blocked intuition. So those words may resonate. So the constellation of Leo, Lion, those two have been really big in this progression of the reading. And we have Ace of Pentacles on the bottom with a star. Ace of Pentacles. Let's see here, one more. One more is the Ten of Pentacles. From last reading, there was a compass. I brought up the compass. I brought up the map with the X, and I brought up the beetles, Ten of Pentacles, and the beetle has it at the north. Again, heading north, there's the compass on the map, the two X's, there's two X's. Two X marks. Another thing I am noticing is pirates and desert, pirates and desert. Pirates and desert and oceans and water and moons. Emotions. The emotions and the intuition. There's a choice. And it's going to be the sun. It's going to be the sun. It's going to be happy. Sunflowers. Flowers. The emperor and the empress. The yin and the yang, the divine masculine, divine feminine, the feminine, the masculine, the balance between both. It's very beautiful. Okay, now I did say I want to do the astrology cards. I'm gonna get more into the signs and the reading. Venus, love. It's number 4, so we know that's the Emperor. We also know that's the heart. Number 4. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Universe. We're gonna ask for three of these cards. Cancer. I feel. Maybe a confirmation. There's moons and there's also some type of statue. It's very ancestry. Cancer. That might be your person. Number 16. 7. Here's Sagittarius. Sagittarius is 21. 3. Okay, let's get another 2. I want 2 more of these. 2 more. Pisces, I believe. We already see these water signs coming in already. They're coming in hot. Sagittarius, icy. That one flew out. Sagittarius, icy. Number 21. Greek mythology. Greek. Sagittarius. We also have Pisces, believe. We have the shell. That makes me think of cycle. The shell. All right, one more. It said 2 more. Well, we have a solar eclipse, revolution 44. That number has been coming out a lot too, 44. See that? All right, 44. Solar eclipse. Here we go. 8th house, endings, beginnings, Egyptian culture, but also with these roses and the skull. I'm thinking Cinco de Mayo, 8th house. 8th house. These symbols may be something of relevance to you. Endings and beginnings. So the cycle, again, cycle, ending. Cycle is ending. And you have Capricorn, I use. And this number is 22. Seeing the goat. The goat is a big one. The goat. 22, Capricorn, I use. So Capricorn and Sagittarius and Cancer all could be your sign, their sign. It also could be the timing, because we are in Sagittarius and Capricorn. The 8th house is being activated for people, and endings and beginnings. Things are ending and new things are beginning. Cancer could be your sign or their sign. Also, it could be I feel, all those emotions. I feel, I see, I use, I see, I feel. are some statements, like the I am. But with the Cancer, it could be also the time frame. June 21st, June 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That is around the time of Gemini going to Cancer, right? That's when the ships can be coming in, is those dates. On a Sunday, June 22nd, on a Sunday, can be Cancer, and the ships coming in. Endings and beginnings. I feel we're not done. I don't feel done. I feel like I should do a money and a law of attraction card. Oh, my ear is itching. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Okay. All right, one of these cards, just one of them, will do a nice, lovely affirmation from Abraham Hicks. Abraham and Jerry Hicks. They do cards. I bought these money cards a long time ago. All right, here's the card. Here's the card. It is not my role to make others happy. It is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive, or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength and clarity and alignment. Number 45. It's a 9. End of cycles. This is an ending of a cycle to a new beginning. And that beginning is Lovers, which is a choice. You have to choose. Maybe you have 2 ships. Maybe you have 2 ships to choose from. And, you know, they wrecked themselves. They did. These two ships left each other bruised. Not only did they leave each other bruised, but they destroyed each other's heart. For some reason, I was called for another one of these. I'm gonna clean up this little card reading and focus on this one right here. It's cute because it's it's a rocket ship going to the moon. It's a rocket ship going to the moon. The better it gets, the better it gets. When you deliberately seek positive aspects of whatever you are giving your attention to, you, in a sense, tune your vibrational tuner to more positive aspects of everything. And of course, you could tune yourself negatively as well. But as you are deliberately looking for positive aspects in yourself or in others, you will find more of those things. The better it gets, the better it gets. For you get better, for you get more and more of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. Little rocket ship. Okay. I don't know if I am done, but I'm going to grab another deck, I'm thinking. And whenever it comes to me wanting to grab another deck, usually it's always going to be Alice. I think Alice or Kauai are my choices. I am going to make that decision here by walking from this chair, walking away from this chair, and be like, which one do I feel, you know? Like, go grab one of them. 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. I'm gonna go grab 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay. 1 second.
They're going through my clothes and Charlie's getting a lot from me.
I'm doing a tarot
Because half of the stuff doesn't fit me.
Okay, I'm doing a tarot reading. Just keep it down. Okay.
Charlie!
Shh.
Charlie, put your shit.
What? Okay. Pardon. I brought both. Let's see what I'm feeling. Okay, this is my Edgar Allan Poe. That's the Black Moon. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab this one out too. Let's see here. What exactly does the collective need to know about their person? I'm gonna sage. I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna cleanse. The Hierophant in the world. The Hierophant in the world. Five of Swords. A battle won, but there was death. Sacrifice. Okay. The Hierophant. So number 5. As the world is 21. What I'm getting from these cards is spiritual guidance from the Hierophant. He's the caterpillar. And Alice is in the picture looking back at something that she walked away from. The world. It's giving me mental. Like something mentally happening. Yeah, mentally happening is this. I'm gonna read this card because this is the conflict. The conflict card is also the Five of Swords, but the Nine of Peppermills has more of an aggressive tone. 9 of Peppermills is waiting for a fight. A mental standoff, a deterrent to enemy attack, prepared for any difficulties, a pause in an ongoing battle, order and discipline. They are seeking guidance for those issues. The Hierophant is a guidance. In the world. I mean, it's Alice's world. And she's questioning herself. Who are you? I mean, Mercury retrograde is a time of reprogramming, reinvention, reincarnation. You know, I'm thinking of all the reboots. We're rebooting ourselves during Mercury retrograde. We're looking in the past, figuring out what we need to do mentally, physically. Okay, let's do some kawaii. Just a 5 of Swords. Just flew right out. They really want this to be known. The 5 of Swords. This is a celebration. Was there a conflict at a celebration recently? Or in the holidays? One mouse is running away crying as the other one is running in the opposite direction. But there is a winner on top. Someone won the battle. Someone won the battle. Someone won the battle, but 2 people did not. 2 people ran away crying in opposite directions. And then someone won. It's like a triangle. 3 people in this picture. 5 swords, but 3 people. And there was a celebration. Did this fight happen during a celebration? Did people cry? What happened? Four of Swords. That's what happened. 4 of Swords. This is 2 people battling it out, as there is a big sloth and a little sloth sleeping so nicely in their hammock, as there's 2 battling or getting ready to fight. Interesting enough, there's actually three people with swords. One of them put their sword down and went to bed. And they were like, oh no, I'm done. I'm not battling this anymore. I'm gonna go isolate myself and go to sleep. I'm gonna go hibernate. As 3 people are standing with their swords. 2 of them are like, I mean, they're not even fighting each other. They're like far away from one another. They're like on their own leaves, having their own little battles. And someone's like, I'm not gonna battle it anymore. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to bed. Ace of coins on the bottom. The doggy's getting its bone. Oh yeah. Let's see here. What else do we need to know? Interesting enough, it was like, 5 of swords, 4 of swords, so it's like going backwards, going back. But we have an Ace of Wands. There's another little sloth holding its wand, ready for its offer of sticking it in. But also, if you're just looking at this, there's like little birds of communication on the bottom, like wand, communication, bond, Bond wand. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Excuse me a minute. I'm just letting you know. Hey, time's running out. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna see what this Ace of Wands is gonna be. What is the offer? What is the Ace of Wands offering? What is the Ace of Wands offering right now? What is the Ace of Wands offering? Okay, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. So I'm gonna bring this out, the bottom, because I really want to focus on this before I show you the other one. So this was at the bottom of the deck. Usually it's looked at as like betrayal, 7 of Swords. But there's donuts in a basket with this little mittens. It's giving me mittens are winter time. Winter time. Winter. Mittens. These birds have snow on them. They're snowbirds coming in with communication. But hibernation, you know, it's wintertime, yeah. So I thought donuts in a basket with little mittens as a sign. It's gonna resonate with someone. It's the bottom. 7 of Swords though. Betrayal. But with this Ace of Wands, what's coming? It's coming is a panda. 9 of Wands. So there's like these little lollipops. It really reminds me of Christmas. It's giving me Christmas. This is Christmas time. Holiday season. With the little panda bear. And he's got a little bandage on his head. He's got a wound on his head. He's coming in with a wound on his head. And he's offering a heart, a little love. There's bunnies and a heart, and sweets. Long battle, but it's over now. And you know, these friends are looking this way towards the 4 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, the little mouse is running towards, you know, it's like they're meeting at the spot of a hammock, taking a nap. You know, I wanna do a little bit more, like a little bit wanting to know more about this story, because this character has some help on the way. Four of Cups. The crab is not taking the offer. This crab, Cancer, is not taking the offer that is being offered and given to him right now. There's a treasure chest. All these little treasure chests of starfish and little other fishies. Pearls and shells. He's sitting on that. And he's being offered another cup, and he's like, no. No. Hey, excuse me, sir. Renzo. He's not taking that cup of offer. He's not. He's also looking this way too. He's looking in a different direction. Different direction. Okay, so the Hanged Man is on the bottom. 4 of Cups. Oh yeah, okay. Well, okay. The Ace of Swords, the Truth. This crab is looking for the truth. He's got his sword up. He's looking. He's on a tree. He's on the top of the trees, in the clouds. seeking the truth. With this Ace of Coins as well. Lots of aces on the table. We almost got all of the aces. This is the Ace of Coins. It's a dog with a bone. Dog is getting offered a bone. Ten of Wands. I mean, that's a lot to carry. 10 of Wands. It's a lot to carry. Nine of Swords. This is the last one. This panda is wanting to rest in the darkness. It's nighttime. It's the darkness. The panda is hanging out with the owl. There's 2 owls and 2 birds. And they're with the panda in the bamboo with the Nine of Swords on the ground. Defeated. He's feeling defeated. Defeated by this 5 of Swords. This celebration. It was like a lot. A lot to really think about. Had to hibernate. Needed time to have a time out. But also wanting that bone. Looking for that bone. Wanting that bone. Looking for the sunshine. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Lots of aces. So the truth in communication. It's happening in the winter. It's definitely the winter time. That snow. When the snow hits the ground. When it snows, maybe the truth will come out, because the panda's wounded and the crowd doesn't want to accept just any cup. Doesn't want to accept the cup that's being offered right now because it's wounded. But what the crowd wants is the truth. What the panda wants is to rest, coming in wounded, with communication, wanting to bring sweets and love and bunnies. With its communication, and to hibernate until the truth is revealed. And the 3 of Coins. 3 of Coins. Where are we? Can you see it? It's a carousel. Carousel with birds flying, and there's bunnies. Teacups. Tea and teacups are on this card. Tea and teacups with a carousel. Can you see it? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? That song just came in my head. Oh no, there's more, isn't there? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh boy. All right. 6 of coins. 6 of coins. Bunnies again. Let's see here. Can we do it? Yeah? A boy and a girl, little bunny with bees and ladybugs, flowers. There's a bigger bunny with a carrot, handing that carrot to the little boy carrot. I mean, to the little boy, not the carrot. Boy carrot? No, the boy bunny. The boy bunny is getting a carrot. And the girl bunny has already had 2 bites of her carrot. And they're on balance beams. There's 2 cats, 2 bunnies in the background on each side, yeah. 6 of coins. Libra season or Libra. Someone's a Libra. Balance. Yin and yang.
Here you go, Charlie.
The bigger bunny is dressed up too, which I found to be interesting. Like it's a marriage, like it's a marriage, because yeah, 7 of Swords again though. 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords. That 7 of Swords, that betrayal was a big heartbreak. That was a heartbreak. Sad clouds, raining. There's like a lightning bulb with a bridge. Super sad. Temperance. Temperance. It's like a little drink. Strawberry and orange with little fishes. They're angelfish. Angelfish with the otter. And the otter has the 2 cups doing the water exchange. Maybe going out for drinks. Maybe going out for drinks, maybe going out for tea. There was another one with tea. There was like a card that had tea on it. Gifts are coming in that are sweets. Sweets. Three of Cups. That's cute. Another celebration. So this one's more happier. Like this one's way more happier. These are like three little penguins. 3 penguins. 3 cups. A full cake. So this is gonna happen with this gathering. It's gonna be, this gathering is gonna bring the truth. This gathering is gonna bring the truth. It's gonna be, it definitely feels like there's gonna be a celebration. Some kind of cake involvement, something with cake. A birthday, an anniversary, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, holidays. That's big, but also people have birthdays. And there's going to be 3 people celebrating. Looks like there's going to be some karaoke going on. This person's singing. They're like singing. Now, what's interesting is when you look at this card. See that? It's kind of similar in a way. Like the Three of Cups, happy, happy, joy, joy, and then you have this Five of Swords, which is not so happy anymore. This celebration started out great and then ended out horrible. Something sad happens at the celebration, but the celebration still goes on. It brings heartbreak, sadness. Balance. And then this Knight of Coins. Okay, here we go. This Knight of Coins is bringing in his carrot. Offering something. It's like offering balance. Maybe balance between emotions. Let me get another one. So offering of balance, offering of flowers, thriving. Oh, okay. King of Cups, the two ships. Look at those two ships. The ships are coming up again. They're going through waves of emotion. It's got two cups, or yeah, a cup and a torch maybe. But Seven of Cups and Three of Coins. This Knight of Coins is bringing in options. Many options. Many options are happening. And the Three of Coins is, again, that carousel. The carousel of tea. Yeah. Bring in the tea. Ooh. They're bringing the tea. They're bringing the tea at the party, or the party had some good tea to share. The Seven of Cups options. I'm seeing a shark. I'm seeing a whale. I'm seeing a pearl necklace. I'm seeing a ship. And I'm seeing what looks like a dog. Interesting enough, ships have been a big thing in this reading altogether. The ships are coming in, but there might be some damage within these ships. There's definitely been some wounding, and maybe this King of Coins, this person is bringing in an offer of many choices, many options. And these options bring the Three of Coins. It looks like this carousel, new cycle. They're bringing in a new cycle with many options. Yeah. You might get some tea. You might get some tea about a party, about a celebration. Might be good stuff. Gossip. Yeah, I mean, that's not always, it's not always wanted. But, I mean, sounds about right. especially with the start of this reading, which was this person's world is being advised because they're needing guidance within always wanting to fight. Toxic. And they're working on it. But they're going to come wounded. That is what I'm thinking about this reading. So if you want more, there is going to be more. Definitely probably going to do another reading tonight. But I had to share some extra juicy stuff. Love to hear about your holidays. All right. Have a good night for now. Bye.